Welcome back to my channel. This is Melanie Ferguson and you are watching Southern Crush at Home, where I hope to inspire you all to create and decorate a home that you love. Today I am so thrilled to share with you my favorite Easter DIYs. So this is like 8 or 9, maybe there's a couple bonus ones in there, projects that are neutral for Easter that include my favorite color. Can you guess what it is? Buffalo check. Of course. So stay tuned to be inspired, and I hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, give me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for the next one. The first DIY is going to be these plastic Dollar Tree bunny shaped Easter eggs. I'm going to wrap them in baker's twine and they will transform into a really cute farmhouse decor right before your very eyes. So basically I just took hot glue and wrapped these fun little plastic eggs with the baker's twine. The baker's twine comes from the Dollar Tree in multiple different colors, and I actually did an entire blog post on this one, so you can go to the blog. I'll link it in the description below to see every single detail, as well as links to all the supply. I'm wearing these little finger cup protectors that also come from the Dollar Tree. They really came in handy during this project because there was a lot of hot glue involved. These turned out so stinking cute. They make such great dough bowl fillers. So I just added the little pom-pom for the tail of the bunny egg. It is so cute. I decided to take this garden bell cloche that you can also get at the Dollar Tree. They are plastic, and I think they're meant for little greenhouses, but they have this handy little top that I decided to use a zip tie and add one of my zip tie bows to. I will link the video tutorial on how to make this bow in the description as well, but it was the perfect thing to top this cloche with, and I love how this little cloche turned out. It was just one of those things that came to me and I thought, wow, it would be so cute to display these bunny shaped Easter eggs in a cute bell cloche. Now also to the cloche, I ended up adding a ceramic plate with one of the Dollar Tree ceramic candlesticks just to complete the look. And this is how it turned out. There's the Dollar Tree candlestick with the platter, and I put them all in a little nest. I used the baker's twine in the gray and the tan, as well as some jute twine for a third bunny egg, and then the bell cloche was perfect. The next DIY is going to be this really cute egg hunt sign from the Dollar Tree. I just went ahead and painted it black, avoiding the letters in the center. I'm going to use this technique called foiling with this adhesive foil that I'm going to just paint on with a paintbrush. And I'm just covering the letters only of egg hunt because I decided that is the portion of the sign that I want to embellish with some of the actual foil. Now take the foil of your choice. I will link the foil choices below, and just position it on top of the egg hunt letters. Now you want to wait until it dries to tack, which is just about 30 minutes or so. I'm just cutting it down to make it easier to work with. And then you're going to take a little nail brush. I grabbed this one at the Dollar Tree. Just something to burnish the foil onto the letters, and this little nail brush worked out perfectly. It's going to actually help remove the foil from the backing sheet and place it onto the letters. I'm going to peel it back and see what we have here. It turned out to be the cutest technique on this sign. And as I reveal egg hunt, it almost looks like it's camouflage, which is cute for egg hunt. I decided to take this a little step further and use these dowels. These are wooden dowels from the Dollar Tree. I just added it to one of these green floral blocks from the Dollar Tree as well. And I decided to paint the dowel black to match the egg hunt sign. Then I took this piece and I glued it to the bottom of one of the Dollar Tree wire baskets. You can find these in black or white, so whichever color you decide to use is fine. Now I took the basket and decided to glue it to one of these Dollar Tree ceramic candlesticks. Of course, I chose black to match the basket and just put a fine bead of hot glue around the edges. For a better, stronger hold, you probably want to use some E6000, but this was fine for me. I went ahead and just put this on top of that. Now I decided to add these sweet little carrots from the Dollar Tree, but I didn't like the greenery that came with. So I grabbed this greenery stem from the Hobby Lobby, I believe, and removed the green paper stems from the original Dollar Tree carrots. Then I took my embossing tool, the sharp end, and just kind of dug out a nice little hole there so that there would be plenty of room for the new stem that I cut. Now, if you have any trouble getting it in there, you can also do what I did, which was snip some of the leaves towards the bottom of the sprig and then tuck it nicely down there into the carrot, and you'll have the cutest, most sweet little carrot to use for decor. And these turned out so stinking cute. What do you think? I absolutely adore them. I ended up adding several to the basket that we made. And I added some moss, some Spanish moss, and this little tag from the Dollar Tree as well to the egg hunt sign. I secured the egg hunt sign with a zip tie, and I think that that little basket with the carrots turned out so cute sitting next to the twine eggs. Again, here is the finished basket and the egg hunt sign that we embellished with the foil. I am in love with this next one. It is the sweetest little bunny. These are the plush bunnies from the Dollar Tree. I used this little piece of buffalo check fabric from the Dollar Tree as well, just to kind of trace and cut out a couple of ear-shaped pieces of the fabric. And then I hot glued those onto the bunny ears just to kind of make this bunny a little more farmhouse than she came originally. Once she had these little ears on, they made her look so sweet and precious, and I absolutely love the way that the buffalo check just really changed the look of the entire bunny. I went ahead and also added one of my famous zip tie bows. Here you see me using this wired buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I just kind of used a zip tie towards the center to tighten up the bow and make it work. I fluffed it out and I added the little dovetails, and then I hot glued this onto the top of her head right below her ears as a cute little embellishment. I snipped off the zip tie and added the hot glue, and then finally I decided to add additionally my signature bling to her bow. So this is just a little brooch. I'm adding it here. It turned out so sweet, so cute. Look at her smile. She is so happy now. And she couldn't go without a boyfriend. So I added this little sign from the Dollar Tree. I created this fun printable that I'll link below and printed it out on this peel and stick paper, which I'll also link below. I added it to the center to cover up the original artwork. And then I wanted to add this fun black rickrack. I thought it was such a cute little embellishment for all four corners of this sign. What do you think? I decided at the last minute to add another buffalo check bow. I used a little zip tie to make it and decided to cover up the original bow tie on the printable. Now this is totally optional, but I loved the 3D look of the little bow. Then I decided to add some buttons to all four corners. I thought it would be really cute to just add 4 buttons to the 4 corners of this Dollar Tree makeover sign for the bunny to have a boyfriend. How sweet and precious is this little sign? I'm absolutely in love with it. It is such a cute piece of decor. This next DIY is hands down one of the easiest you will ever do. Look at how few supplies there are. Just grab these Dollar Tree little bunny stems, take the little skewer out of the bottom and remove the bow tie. That is it. We're going to glue this to the base of one of these spools of jute twine. So I'm just taking the hot glue, putting it all around the back of the bunny head. Then I decided to actually paint the ears white. I just thought that it lended such a cute touch when I was going to use this white pom-pom for the bunny tail. So I just took some of this Waverly chalk paint and painted the bunny ears white. added the little yarn pom-pom to the bunny back as his bunny tail. I'm telling you, I told you and warned you, this is the easiest, cutest Easter DIY you will ever throw together. Look at how cute it is setting inside of this Ray Dunn coffee mug or the Easter basket that we made for the egg hunt. I am in love with this cute little DIY. For the final DIY, we are going to take some of these supplies from the Dollar Tree, the solo wood flowers, the little wood bunny cutouts, and this fun Toile floral contact paper and make a banner. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take some paints. Now I used brown and black for my two colors. You can choose whatever color you want and add it to a little bit of water. Now I used a little bit too much water. You want to use a little less water than I did, but I'm going to float my little solo wood flowers in the paint mixture in order to stain them. Ultimately, I ended up leaving them in there for quite a bit of time, about 30 minutes, and then at the very end, I ended up using a little bit of extra paint on them as well. Your next step is to cut out the little bunny shapes. So trace your little bunny cutouts onto your Toile contact paper and cut them out, and then peel them off and stick them onto the wood cutouts. This was such a fun way to really dress up these little bunny wood cutouts. So I glued them onto the back of some burlap bags that I had on hand, and then I took the little solo wood flowers and glued them on as the bunny tails. They are so cute. So I alternated these from the black to the taupe bunnies, and I added alternating little solo wood flower bunny tails as well. So one of them I ended up painting black, and the other one turned out perfectly with the stain in a little bit of a taupey gray color. Then I added this buffalo check ribbon that I got at the Dollar Tree in between each of the sacks and tied off little bows as well to finish off this banner. This is so cute. Look at how cute this little banner turned out. I'm in love with the neutral look for Easter. This is how it looks on my mantle. I think it turned out adorable. I hope that you'll try this little bunny banner for your decor this Easter as well. Okay, let's see how everything turned out. So this is how I styled my new buffalo check Easter neutral decor. Isn't she adorable there in the little glass jar? I just added them over here to the buffet. You can see I put a couple of wood beads with the Easter basket with the little Twine Bunny and the egg hunt sign with our little carrots over there. Just kind of put them all over here on my side buffet. And then I added the centerpiece to my Easter table with the cloche and the little bunny twined Easter eggs. I absolutely adore how they turned out with the garden bell cloche and the ceramic platter and candlesticks. I hope you loved this as much as me.
I hope that you so loved this video that you will tell someone, a friend, maybe DM them, message them, send this link to someone else. But in the meantime, be prepared because I'm excited to bring these seasonal tutorials to you with some of my favorite DIYs for you to be inspired by, to create and decorate your home all on a budget. Until next time, my friend, stay creative.